Well, hello, 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 and good evening, everybody, and welcome. Come on into the craft room today, guys. I have got an unplanned and unscheduled video for you. Normally, we would go to live on Thursdays for a little bit of Case the Catalog, and we might still get to do that. But there was this big brown truck that pulled up outside of my house and dropped off two huge boxes. Well, not huge, but two boxes coming from Riverton, Utah. Anybody know where Riverton, Utah is? Well, if you don't know where Riverton, Utah is, you should at least know that that's where Stampin' Up is. So I got a couple of orders from Stampin' Up, and I just wanted to make sure that I just did a little unboxing video. Hi friends, I am Caron Bailey, and I am an independent demonstrator in the great state of Texas, whoop, in the city of Austin. And I am your ATX Stampin' Lady here with Sweet Signatures Stampin' Creations. And I'm ready to share with you what I have purchased. Now, those of us that are demonstrators, we know that in the month of June, we're currently in the pre-order period for the July online exclusive products. So for those of you that may or may not be aware, one of the benefits of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is that typically the month prior to new products coming out, us as demonstrators have the ability to go ahead and purchase them so we can start creating ahead of time products and so on, so that we're ready to demonstrate and show you what those products are. So we went ahead and we did a little bit of pre-ordering because we had the whole month. And this is my receipt. This is my inventory sheet. I won't show you any of the prices or what I paid for this, right? But here is my inventory sheet. Now most of the items on this are from the upcoming online exclusive products. There were 4 suites that we could pre-order. I think I got, what did I get? 2 of them. I got the iconic seasons. I think I got 2 of them. Either way, we're going to go through what I purchased. Now, in between and mixed in here, we've got some stuff from the annual catalog. So I'm going to share with you the entire order and also from the close to my heart items that are now under the Stampin' Up! Umbrella. So buckle up, grab a drink. I'm going to be drinking a little bit of water as I go through my ordering. Now, if I have time, I'm going to go ahead and create a project using this template. Now, this is from Jackie Bolheis, and this layout is part of a card swap. So I'm going to make my swap card on live if I have an opportunity after my what do you call that thing? Unboxing. So I'm just going to go down in order and kind of check off what it is we're working with here. All right. Now, the tartan foil and I think the thoughtful designs. Anyway, let's just go through them. All right, and I'm not going to do this in any particular order. So one of the new online exclusives, and now the online exclusives are kind of focusing on the upcoming fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas season. So a lot of the suites or products are kind of geared around that thought process. So this is the Scenic Pumpkin Patch. This is definitely a distinctive stamp set, and it is a 2-step stamp. Ha! Love it. I didn't see that. Now, you guys, there's lots of information on here, so don't get rid of the Stampin' Up! Jackets and the folios, because it tells you right on here that this is a two-step stamp. So, and that'll be important, right? So, let's see how this will work. It says two-step. It didn't say reversible. So I'm going to have to play with this one. Definitely pumpkin patches, so definitely good for the fall and the harvest season. So just generally what I do with my stamp sets when I get them is I take them out of the Stampin' Up! Cases. I put them in, I should have taken that out. Hold on. And I kind of put them in sleeves. As I don't generally sell my retired stamp set, I need a lot of the space, so I tend not to keep my stamp sets in the Stampin' Up! Cases because, of course, it would take up a lot more room that way. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find my sleeves. I guess I don't have them in this drawer right next to me, which is kind of foolish since I do use that as often. Give me 1 second. So when I get them, I do change them out. Hey, Tamika, how are you? You can hear me. Girl, I changed to like some headsets, you know, those that you use with your cell phone. I wanted to see if that would work better. So apparently it is. So when I do get my stamp sets, I do change them out and I put them in my sleeves. And then when I get them, so you see how much difference and how much space this takes up versus if I kept them in the CD case, right? So this is why I do change them out. If you are limited on storage space or space for your stamp set, I like to do sleeves. Now there's a drawback to this, and I'm trying to figure it out, is that it's a little challenging for you to see the name of the stamp. So what I tend to do is when I get them, I put them alphabetically. That way, if I have to go through the catalog or through a running list that I have, I'll just know alphabetically where I need to look. So that's how I organize my stamps. I'm not going to do that for all of them, but I thought I would share with you how I organize my stamp sets. All right. And that is an online exclusive item. Now, let me put these two guys out here. I have been waiting to get these products. Now, if you know, I'm a sweet girl. I'm an all or nothing kind of girl. So I was waiting for the entire suite to be available. Now, if you realize with Stampin' Up, if one item is not available in the suite, you're not able to purchase the entire suite. So what I realized is that I had already had the paper, the designer series paper, and I already had all of the parts and pieces already. I just didn't have the bundles. And you guys, when you buy the bundles, if you look at the suite, the only discount you're getting is the actual stamp and die or the stamp and punch set. So because I had all the other parts and pieces of this suite collection, I just broke down and went ahead and bought the two bundles. So here we have the Flowers of Beauty stamp and die set and the Unbounded Love stamp and die set. Now those guys are on page, let me see if I can get there. I did not, like I said, I just got them and I just decided to go live. So I don't have anything bookmarked or anything. So we are just gonna have to make do here. So it's part of the Unbounded Beauty collection, and that starts on page 52. And as you can see, the suite includes the double stamp and die sets, which I just shared with you. It includes some jewels, and these are called in color resin dots. It includes the in color glimmer paper and the Unbounded Love Designer Series paper. So I had all of this stuff. I just didn't have this, and I can't remember which part is not available online, so you couldn't get the whole collection. So that's what that is, and now I finally have this bundle. Okay? All right, that's number, I don't know what number that is, but that's, all right, so the next part is, let's see, the frosted decorative mask. I think this is part of this collection right here. Give me a second. Let me go see on my list here. So the frosted decorative mask. So it seems like that's individual, that's separate, but it's part of something because it works together. I should have pulled them out and put them in order. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do that now. And then we'll see what's what from there. So we have the changing leaves. Okay. And that includes the hybrid embossing folder and the photopolymer stamp set. Another online exclusive item, perfect for the fall. You are amazing in every single way. I couldn't have done it without you. Here for you, thank you, a little note to brighten your day, and then of course we have the leaves. Again, this is photopolymer, and these leaves are pretty decent size. They don't look like they are on the front, but they're pretty decent size. Yeah, look at that, size-wise. It's a little bit smaller than what it is on the image, right? But here you have those. Now these sentiments, this is, even though it's kind of fall, this stamp set, I think, in my opinion, you could use in any season. It's not just for fall. You can use it at any time. Okay, so that's the photopolymer stamp, and it is coordinating with a hybrid embossing folder. Do you know what the hybrid embossing folder is? A hybrid embossing folder is one in which you have an embossing folder. These have never been so hard to open before. If you're watching, please pop in. Let me know where you're watching me from. And I do appreciate that you are taking the time out to watch me unbox my order. It is a benefit to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the benefits, as I mentioned before, is that we are able to pre-order items the month before it is released for the public. Now, in addition to that, when you first become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you do get 20% discount as you move up the ladder. And not necessarily just moving up the ladder. There's a sales goal, and I can definitely tell you a little bit more about that. Once you hit those numbers, you get 25%. So as a demonstrator, I get 25% off of everything I order from Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator. So what happens with a hybrid embossing folder is that we can take this guy right here, and we can emboss and die cut at the same time. So if you just wanted to emboss this image, do nothing else, you can emboss it. But if you wanted to emboss and die cut, then all you have to do Got to make sure it clicks in right, right? And you can feel when it locks into place. And that fits just like this. And so you can die cut, get the texture. You can get the texture when you emboss it and die cut it all at the same time. Okay, that is what a hybrid embossing folder is. Now I showed you what I do with my dies. My stamp sets. What I do with my dies is similar. I will take them out of the cases. I invest heavily in magnetic sheets. I have a collection of them. I generally buy, I think it's 6x7s and 4x6s. Generally, those will work for me. And so when I do get my die sets, I will automatically take them out. And everything is going to get labeled. I just don't label them. I put everything away and then I label everything. I'll take it all right into my office. This is the craft room that I'm in. I'll take everything into my office. Make sure I put everything on my little Google spreadsheet so that I can remember to check off what I have, what I don't have from the catalog. And then also use my label machine to, let's see what we need here. Use my label machine to go ahead and label the materials, okay? Now, one thing I'm starting to do as far as labeling and organizing and making sure that everything has a place. I have a silver Sharpie, if I can put my hands on it. And what I saw this from another demonstrator, and what I will do is I will go ahead and I will mark where they are once they fit. And then that way, when I remove one, I will know exactly where it goes because I've already fitted it where it needs to be. And so when I remove one and I go to put this entire die set away, and I have a little outline left somewhere that says to me I'm missing a piece. So it's for accountability purpose as well as organizing. Okay. So that's how I do that. I'm not sure how you organize. What are some of your organizing tips as far as stamps and dies are concerned, and even punches? What are some of your organization tips? Now, I must admit to you guys, I am not very organized. I try to be more so than I am. And quite honestly, I'm one of those people that I much prefer to spend my time crafting than organizing. And so that's kind of what I do. I spend my time crafting rather than organizing. So this is what I do with every set that I get. Now I'm starting to do, because I just recently saw this. So if you do have any organization tips, please share them with me. I'm always looking for budget saving ideas. And that's all I do. So now when I go to put this away, and I use these dies for the first, second, or third time, and because of course it's a Sharpie, it's good to go, right? So that's what I do with this. Now I don't need for this to be that. So I'm just going to trim this off because I don't need all of that. And then I can use this, the remainder, for some smaller, like a word die or anything like that that I may get in the future. I'm all about using what is necessary only. Okay? There we go. See? So this is what you'll have. So if something, I were to use this and go to put this away, when I go to look at this, I'm like, wait, where's this die? Because I can tell where it needs to go and what's missing. Okay? All right. I know I spent a lot of time on the changing leaves, but that is the changing leaves bundle. It is a hybrid embossing folder bundle. Let's put this in here for now. All right, next we have, let's see. Check it off, check it off. We did that one. And we did changing leaves. All right, let's look at the iconic celebrations and take a look at that one. And that includes 6x6 designer series paper, photopolymer set, dies, pecan pie, and that one, and some ribbon. Just had that conversation about that paper. All right. So this is one of the newest suites. And again, it includes some ribbon. And the ribbon is 3/8-inch white frayed grosgrain ribbon. It's very pretty. There's not a lot of glimmer on it. I always have a challenge opening the plastic. The iconic imagery. I love the fonts. This is really what got me on this. Now again, the rest of this is probably quote unquote Christmas, but you can use to celebrate any time of the year. So this is not, so you got to think a little bit outside of the box when you're purchasing stamps. I tend to look and purchase items that I can use year round. They're not just specific to any one season. I'm always grateful. So again, not something that you can only use during a specific season. The candles, the stars, the hearts, and everything here. So these are pairing. Celebrate the season. Celebrate peace and joy. Grateful for you. Let's celebrate the season. So you see how this is let's celebrate you. You can use that for birthday. So multi-faceted, multi-purpose that you can use this stamp set. Okay, comes with some dies. There are 16 dies in this bundle or in this set. Oh, I love this. Anytime in a die set that I am able to do a label, I am in love with that set, right? So here you have this label. This looks like, it may not be, I would have to check and see, but this looks pretty much like this is a nesting. So we should be able to die cut that here. Your stars, your hearts. This will die cut the tree. This will die cut the stars, the hearts. You've got some leaves. And then you're able to die cut just about every image on here. This will definitely fit the celebration. And I think this will definitely fit the grateful. But we'll have to check and see and make sure that that is correct. All right, so we talked about the stamps. We talked about the die. Let's take a look at the designer series paper that goes along with this suite. Okay, again, so this is 6x6. The coordinating colors that you'll find in this paperback, the designer series, you've got Cajun Craze. Oh, and by the way, when I went to my nail tech, I think I told you this on Tuesday. This color is called Cajun Shrimp, but I thought it was so close to Cajun Craze, so I had to get it when I was looking at my colors. Anyway, Cajun Craze. There's Cherry Cobbler in here, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, and Pecan Pie. So let's open this up and see what we're talking about in here. All right. And there's 4 sheets of 6, because it's 48 in the pack, right? So there's 4 sheets of 6 designs. Okay. So here's number 1, the front, and oh, this is pretty. I like this one. Definitely the Cherry Cobbler in here. Definitely can see that. These are some candy canes. Mossy Meadow. These are some like champagne glasses, champagne flutes. So again, you can see this designer series paper is multi-seasonal. So that just kind of confirms what we were talking about before with when you're selecting your designer series paper. So you see this one we can use for Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day. So you have all of the seasons apparently covered in this one paper pack. Okay, we got some acorns on one side. Definitely the Cajun Craze here. You got a little bit of plaid. Plaids typically come out in the winter time, fall and winter time. And the back. Oh, this is pretty. So what this also gives you is some also potential good color combinations other than the standard traditional red, white, and green for the holidays. So it gives you some other color combination ideas that you can use for the holidays. All right, this is a striped, more Cajun Craze. Oh, definitely New Year's. Now, you can use this for New Year's or 4th of July's fireworks. Do a little ink sponging on here to change this to maybe some blues and so on. And then you've got birthday on this side. So definitely a multi-seasonal set. So if you're ever on the fence, and you guys haven't seen these because again, these are available to our customers beginning July 5th. It is available for pre-order now for current demonstrators. Oh, I love this sign. I love this one. This is the Misty Moonlight, and of course you can see that it's snowflakes. We've got some pumpkin here. Okay, crumb cake. And I think wild wheat was in this pack too, I think. Pecan pie, sorry. Pecan pie is in this set. Our birds of peace, our doves on Misty Moonlight. And some 5-point stars. 1, 2, 6-point stars, 7-point stars. No, 8-point. 1, 2, 6. So it's 8-point stars. on the back. Okay, some diagonal pinstripes. Oh, I like this one too. Love this. And this is pecan pie. And this is our moody mauve. So I do love this paper pack. I do think it's multifunctional, multi-seasonal. And generally I split this in two. I probably should do it now because I don't think it's going to fit. I do split it in two. Or four if I'm doing a paper swap. When I do paper swaps, I do individually package them in these sleeves as well. And even if I don't paper swap, if I'm not doing a paper swap, I do separate them. And then I keep one that's like a working set that stays by my side that I can die cut and choose from for card making. And then the other ones is my backup set, so to speak. Does that make sense? A backup set? I know. And then, of course, I have to label them. And I do all my labeling at the same time. So I will take these after this is done. Into the computer room, my office, and then I will just go ahead and label them. Okay. So again, if you have some organizational tips, I would love to hear what they are. How do you store your paper? And that's this. So I've got a half pack here, and I'm going to create another half pack. All right, one more. And we've got one more thing as part of this suite. You guys, the gems that comes with this set, they are absolutely gorgeous, okay? There's a little bit of detail. I'm going to try to make sure that I can share that with you, the details. Hopefully you can see them. But these are so pretty. Oops. Okay. So there's our pack. Our dies are inside, the ribbon, and this is the gems that comes with this. This is called Pecan Pie and Clear Ribboned Adhesive Back Dots. Can you see? Let me bring this up here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so I'm not able to get to you the details so that you can see. But these are absolutely beautiful. So you might have to get them to see it. I love me some gems. I'm always using gems. And lately I'm also starting to put like the gems in the sleeves. Again, so everything is part of the set. Those that can't fit, of course, I keep ribbon with ribbon. And that's how that will go. All right, what's next? What do we have next? So the next suite is called Reason of the Season. We did Iconic. Okay. Greetings of the Season. And that has, it's a bundle. So it has the dies, the stamp set. That's it in the bundle. Hmm. Okay. And I love this, again, because it's sentiment and the fonts are absolutely beautiful. And so this is what's called when you can mix and match and pair. Okay, so you got happy and holidays, Merry Christmas, and they're all separate. So that means you can mix and match your fonts. So you can wishing you a happy uh, holiday, but you have happy in script and you have happy in just regular typeset. You got two, so you can mix and match to get a different effect on your cards. Love this. This is photopolymer. There's 21 photopolymer stamp sets in here. And let's see. There's only 9 dies, so let's see which ones get the dies. Oh, label dies again, you guys. Love, love, love it. Love it. It's all about labels. Gotta love it. All right, now from the annual catalog, what else did I get? So from the annual catalog, I think that one came with paper. Now, I have been so iffy about this stamp set. And then because it was part of the ongoing special right now, where you get an additional 10% off of a specific bundles, stamp and die bundles. I mean, I just couldn't. So you guys, let me tell you something else too. Okay. So you know that as demonstrators at my level, I get 25% off, right? Right off the bat. So even if it's bundled, like everything bundled is 10%, so I get my 25% on top of that. So then when you have the additional 10%, what is that telling you? It pays to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you guys. You join for $99. You get $125 worth of products to start, and you can add any of these current online exclusives. If you join in the month of June, you are able to add any of the pre-ordered items to your cart. So any of those items that I just discussed with you and shared with you, you can do that. So I definitely do, if for no other reason, and I do love Stampin' Up! Products, you guys, but if for no other reason, I join to make sure I can support my crafting habit with a 25% discount. Plain and simple. It's economics. All right. So I did get this bundle. Of course, just in time for Father's Day. I can still make a card for my dad and my brother, but hey, they might get it a little bit after after Father's Day, but that's okay. Every day is Father's Day because he's my father. Every day of the week. 365 days of the year, 52 weeks, 12 months. He's always my dad. All right. So there's some designer series paper that comes with that I haven't shared with you. Let me go ahead and share those with you. And then I got to show you the most amazing thing. Oh, yes. I mentioned it to you guys in my kit. I do the kit togethers. So I'm going to look at the 12 by 12 designer series papers. Okay. I know someone that's collected that wants these, so I'm holding on to these so that I can ship them. All right. So this one is called Graceful Greenery, and this is vellum. You guys, I don't use it as often. I love vellum. But let's take a look at this vellum pack. Now let's take a look. 12 by 12, garden green, mossy meadow, old olive, pecan pie, and white. There's 6 sheets in here, so that's probably 2 each of 3 designs. So let's take a look and see. Check this out. Is this not pretty? And of course, you know vellum is not double-sided. I do see 2 other people popping in. Please pop in. Let me know that you are watching. Introduce yourself. If you are new to my channel, thanks for popping in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. All right, so what I usually do with my 6x6 cardstock, excuse me, my 6x6, right off the bat, I will cut them into, I will half this, and I will make 1/2 of this my 6x6 pack, okay? Just like I had a 6x6, I will keep one side that's 6x12, and the other side I will cut down into 6x6. Now, I keep a side that's 6x12. That way, if I want to do belly bands, or if I want to do projects that are, if I want to do projects that require like a 12 by 11 or a 4 by 11 or a 4 by 10 or something like that. Not a 4 by 10 because you can use that with regular paper. But if I wanted to do that, then I keep 1/2 of each of them as a 6 by 12. That way I can do something that's other than 6 by 6. But anyway, this is the first print. Look at that. Y'all, look at this. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Can you see this? Now, it's not glitter, but it's shimmer. There's a little bit of shimmer in here. Look at that. Gorgeous paper. And again, this is a vellum. And the last print in this pack is this one. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay? I tell you, if nothing else, I absolutely love what Stampin' Up! Does with our designer series paper. I think our designer series paper is almost second to none. Love, love, love it. Again, part of the online exclusives. So once this becomes available to everyone, you will never find it in the catalog. It will always be in the online store. Okay? All right, so this designer series pack is called Season of Green and Gold. There are 12 sheets in here. The colors are garden green, mossy meadow, old olive, pecan pie, very vanilla, and gold. Those are the colors that you'll find throughout this designer series paper pack. Let's run through them, okay? And they're both double-sided. So here's what you'll see. Here is what you'll see. Now, both of these go very, I mean, I would love this combination. Now, with all the Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper, you guys, what we tend to do is you'll have a front side or a side that's a little bit more, I don't want to say busy, but I guess busy is the right word. And then a second side that's a little bit more subtle. You can pair them because you have the exuberant side and then you have the side that's a little bit more subtle. Okay, so this is print number 1 and the coordinating print on the back. And these have little gold bits going through them. This is print number 2. And the coordinating on the back. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love this. Solid that you had, that was circles. This one has little diamonds, okay? And look at this. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, oh, oh. Now you can tell that this paper is directional. Can you see? So if you're going to use this for projects, you just have to be very careful about your cutting orientation, okay? Let's see what a plaid. This is a plaid. Okay, love it. We've got some stars. You know, there's a name for those leaves. I've got to go figure out what they are. But this is a gorgeous print. I love this this designer series pack. Now again, when I get to it, I will cut one of each sheet into 6 by 12, and then do one of the 6 by 12s, so I get two 6 by 6 pieces. Okay, I like this. Okay, you guys, even though this has like glitter and shine, I could see creating some masculine cards with this. Okay, even though it has glitter and shine, I could see making masculine cards with this pack. Okay, and that's it for the, I don't know the names off the top of my head, Season of Gold and Green. Now, I don't keep my designer series paper in the original, I keep the chipboard, but I do change these out into some 13 by 13 sheets as well. Now, these, I want to say these are online exclusives, and we've had them before, so I'm not going to go through them again, okay? But these are currently in the online exclusive, and I believe these were released last, no, it wasn't the last release. Maybe it was the November release. All right, guys. I have been talking about waiting for dying to get my hands. Now, every month, Stampin' Up! Releases 2 new craft kits, okay? This one is my favorite from the month of June, and it's called, I don't know where the name is. Hold on. I'm trying to hide it so you don't see it before I'm ready. Yeah. No, I can't hide it from you. You got to be able to see it. All right. So this is called Expressions of Kindness Kit. I'm not going to open it just because I don't want all the parts and pieces to go haywire. So I'm not going to open it. So this is available. This is part of the kits collection. And in this, you will be able to make 8 cards for each of 2 designs, and you've got these amazing looking envelopes. I saw this, and I saw this set, this kit, and was just like, oh, I have to have it. I have to have it. And I of course, I couldn't wait. Anyway, so I'm going to play with this. This is going to be part of my kit together. So if you grab this kit from my online store, even if you have it on your own, the last Friday of every month, I will share a Zoom link, and we get together and we craft together in the craft room via Zoom. So if you get this kit, join me on the last Friday of the month of June, and let's get to making. So what comes with this kit? You can see everything in here. You get a little block as well. You get some gems, and of course everything to make the cards. You get some ribbon. You get a Blackberry Bliss ink spot, and you have this sentiment. Now, the stamp set, it's a mini stamp set. This is just a, use this to create some background and some texture. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays, just a note. Not sure what this is supposed to be, but like some underwater algae, I think. And then this one says, kindly deliver to. So that's the stamp set in this kit. Now, all right, so let me put this away. What else do I have? So, that was this. Now, you guys know that a couple months ago, Close to My Heart announced that they were closing. And Stampin' Up! Had acquired several of their products. Now, the only way you can order these products is if you, whatever your, if you had a Close to My Heart account, If you're that account, you can order using that account email address, however you access that account. Well, I had a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, a Close to My Heart demonstrator, and I don't want to say unfortunately, but she joined Stampin' Up! And unfortunately, in the join offer for them, she wasn't able to sign up on my team, so she's still doing her own thing. But this is the release of Close to My Heart products that was available if you were for me, that I was able to order because I have a Close to My Heart, had a Close to My Heart account. And this is called Lake Life Card Making Workshop Kits. Okay, so let me kind of share with you what's in here. Okay, this did not come with that. So in the kit, what will you get? You'll get this stamp and die, and they call them thin cuts. So you got these stamp and thin cuts. Wishing you a day full of sunshine. Saved me from having to buy sleeves because they already come in their own sleeves, right? And they're a little bit more solid than, I think this is some kind of mylar is what this is. But here is the stamp set. And here are the dies. Okay. Now, that was also the beautiful thing, right? Because they gave you your own magnetic sheets and everything was all in one. I loved, I'm a little sad that Close to My Heart is no longer. I appreciated that they had very different things from Stampin' Up. And that's what when I would purchase from my demonstrator or my maker, that's what they're called over there, is makers. I was looking for those things that were different than what Stampin' Up! Was offering. That's the only time I ordered. If it was not different enough from what Stampin' Up! Ordered, I just didn't order it. Alright, so here's the card kit. With this kit, you can make 16 cards for each of 4 designs, and they tell you what the cards look like. And then you have sheets of instructions on how to cut, how to make each card, what goes into each card to make them. Okay? That's what I love. And here's all of the supplies to make those cards. So you've got your envelopes, you've got your card bases. Here's our slimline card bases right here. You've got your card bases, envelopes, more envelopes, and then you have the designer series paper. Now, I'm not sure how long Stampin' Up! Is going to continue to utilize the Close to My Heart products. I don't know how long. They may have a release every month for a little bit. I'm not sure. But while I can, if they do have things that I want to add to my collection, I will. All right. So here's the paper that came with. And again, this is double-sided as well. And you get 2 sheets of each. Let me do the same thing like I did there. But I also had purchased like an additional pack of paper. So let me put them in as well. Okay. Okay. That's the same. Let's put that away. Oh, that's it. Okay. And then we have some of the solid colors that we will need to create these cards. This one reminds me of is it close to wild wheat? It could be a match for the wild wheat. Let's see what pecan pie looks like. So which do you think? Do you think it's closer to pecan pie, or do you think it's closer to um, wild wheat? Let me know what your thoughts are. Pecan pie or wild wheat? I think actually wild wheat, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's a little bit more brown with the pecan pie. But either one could work, okay? Don't forget that. Either one can work. You get 2 sheets of those. Oh, they were different. Ah. All right, guys, I think I overshot here. So in the smaller one, the back is different. Okay, so even though the front was the same, okay, the reverse sides was different. Okay, so note to self: don't be so quick to assume, which is what I just did. Now here's this color as well. Now these are 2 different colors here. And I think this one, this is Summer Splash, I think, but it might be closer to Coastal Cabana, maybe? Let's take a look. I think it's a Coastal Cabana, so either Coastal Cabana or the new Summer Splash can work with this particular piece. So if you don't have any of the Close to My Heart inks, oh, Pool Party might work too. Here are the Stampin' Up! Colors that work with this particular sheet of paper. Okay. Now this one is a little bit lighter. I don't know that we have anything that this one will work with. Pool Party. Probably Pool Party is the only one that it'll work with. Now, if we're looking for, let's do blue. If we're looking for colors that can, what does this say? Lost Lagoon would be a good offset. So that would be a perfect color for that as well. So again, don't discount some of the Close to My Heart if you're eligible to order them, I mean. And if you don't have their inks, there's always inks that will coordinate with from the Stampin' Up! Collections. They may not be exact, but they'll coordinate. And then we have sheets of their white card stuff. Now the add-on kit, as far as paper is concerned, are these fun little prints right here. Okay, that's one. That's the same. And I like that on each sheet, I think they call these zip strips, it tells you what colors will coordinate. So this one will, and Close to My Heart colors, of course. So this is Acorn, Glacier, Pine, Sage, Seabrook, and White Daisy are the colors that coordinate with this entire paper collection. All right, guys, that's it. That is all that I purchased. Oh, wait, this came with the kit too. This shimmer trim. Okay. All right. And again, this is the Close to My Heart Lake Life Card Making Workshop Kit. Now, just to reiterate, Stampin' Up! Has acquired some of the Close to My Heart product lines, and so these are now under the Stampin' Up! Umbrella. So even though I'm going to say Close to My Heart, these are still Stampin' Up! Products, okay? Alrighty, guys, I think that's it. It is now, I've been going for about an hour. I haven't chosen anything to create with this. So I'm going to sign off. What happened here? Oops. There we go. So I'm going to sign off for now because I just did want to do the unboxing for you. I'm going to create one of these, and then tomorrow I'm going to try to go live really quickly and just share with you how what I created, and then create one online with you. Like again, I know the other day I went 2 hours, and that's just something I don't like that. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope I was able to share with you some of the awesome upcoming products, the online exclusives from Stampin' Up! And if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to have you as part of my VIP team. I come live, I offer goodies when you shop with me, and I host live stamping events where we get together and we do a little bit of crafting in the craft room. Why does this always seem a little crooked to me? I don't know. Sorry. Okay. On that note, you guys, again, thank you for joining me. My name is Caron Bailey. I am your ATX Stampin' Lady, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I'm glad that you were able to join me tonight as I premiered for you some of this upcoming Stampin' Up! Product releases. Now I've got to go get stamp happy. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and happy stamping.